Well, welcome on in. If you are just joining, let me know where you're joining from. I'm gonna grab our paper and we can get started. Let's see. We are gonna be using some white paper and black paper today. So let me find us some paper and we'll get started. If you're just joining, let me know where you're joining from. Okay, we have a piece of black paper. Well, let me grab a piece of white paper. And let's see, what white paper do we want to use? Let's use this one. So I'm going to use marker paper. It's a little smooth and black paper. And we're going to do two different projects today with the Moonlight, the GellyRoll Moonlight in the neon colors and the vivid colors that we got from one of our subscribers. So we're going to check them out. And y'all, I'm freezing in here. The heat was not on when I came in here, and it is cold in here. So there's that. All right. So let's start off with white paper. It's a little big, but that's okay. I do know, let me find a ruler, because I want to make my paper square, because why not? Why not? Let's make it square. How wide is this? This is 6 inches wide, so let's make it 6 inches tall. Pencil. I need a pencil. All right. And we'll just cut it. We'll just cut it. How are you guys doing today? Is everybody staying warm? I want my paper to be square, so we're going to make our paper square first of all. Oh, I have a broken pencil. Okay, and then we can always use the top for, like, you can save it, always use the top for bookmarks or, you know, miscellaneous stuff. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Hey, Tony. Oh, thank you. We're going to be using the pins that you sent today. Or, back up, rephrase it. Today, we're going to be using the pins that you previously sent. Well, hey, Brandy. We are using the GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid Collection. If you're just joining, let me know where you're joining from. We're going to get started. I know I should have had my paper ready to go, but I did not. So here we are now. I have, y'all, believe it or not. Hey, weirdo. Believe it or not, today I have a loose plan. You better mark it down. This never happens. Today, I have a loose plan. I feel so accomplished. I feel so accomplished. So we're going to start with our white paper. Y'all should be so proud of me. We have a loose plan. Oh, no. Cheryl, the dog that we used to have, decided in one day, I know, me with a plan, can you imagine? Decided in one day that it would eat, she was going to eat a whole pizza. I had put it on the counter to cool. She ate a whole pizza, and I had made 2 homemade loaves of bread, and she ate both loaves of bread. A whole pizza and 2 loaves of bread. I'm like, how did it fit in you? Okay, so we are going to be using the Moonlight collection, the Vivid Moonlight collection from GellyRoll, but I'm going to start off with a black pen. So we're going to start there. Oh my gosh, I imagine she was miserable by the end of it. I could not even imagine. Awful. It was awful. Yeah, okay, Weirdo, the dog that we have, well, it's not our dog, it's our son's dog. But we know he likes chicken because every time my husband buys chicken, he buys the big pack. And he thought that if he put it at the back of the stove while he was unloading groceries, that the dog wouldn't be able to get to it. But the dog is half Great Dane and half Blue Heeler. He's tall. And my husband put the chicken on the stove, went back to the car to get the rest of the groceries, and by the time he came back, the dog had eaten all of the chicken and most of the packaging. Like a big family pack of chicken breast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, your dog just ate $2,200 worth of oatmeal raisin cookies. Good times, good times. Yes, he is tall and agile for sure. All right. Now that we have a square piece of paper, I'm going to start off with a circle in the middle of the page. And I think I'm going to use, we'll use our jelly roll for the other stuff. All right. I'm going to make a circle in the middle of the page, sort of. And I'm not using a circle maker, so it's just going to be a little wonky. And it's not going to be in the middle of the page. Hush, I already know. We're going to darken it up, make it kind of thick, because I want it to be darker than the rest of my other stuff here. Okay, circle in the middle of the page. Did it. Two brothers had to treat them both. Oh my gosh. Oh, Brandy, I wish you could draw along too. It's okay. Okay. So we are going to break out these pins because we're going to put a couple of rings around this circle. So I'm going to open this package. I haven't even opened it yet. It says that it has a smooth ink flow. We'll find out. Jelly rolls are usually pretty good. This is marker paper, so it does have a smoother feel than regular paper. Work is no fun. Drawing is fun. Well, maybe you should start drawing for work. I don't know. I mean, there's a thought. Could you imagine? All right, those are now out of the package. So let's add a couple of somethings. I'm gonna start these off on another paper. All right, so I'm gonna add a little thin line around this circle. Now, is this next circle gonna be straight? No, is it gonna be circle-y-ish? Hey, Carrie, how you doing? It's circle-ish, but they are pretty vibrant. They are definitely more vibrant than my other jelly roll pins. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do right there. Now, I'm good. I'm freezing. Cheryl, you lost me at the end of that. I think I know what you meant, but you lost me at the end of that statement. Okay, so I'm going to split my paper into 4. Is my circle off center? Yes. Is my circle round? Well, ish. It's ish. We're going to make it work. Is the rest of my drawing going to be off center? Yes. Could I fix it by cutting some off the paper? Probably so. Are we going to do that? No, we're not. Did I mark the middle of my page? No. Okay, yes. So Cheryl, funny you should mention that because that is some of what started my art journey. Believe it or not. I couldn't bend, twist, or lift, so I sat at the table and drew. All right, so I'm going to split this into 4 with some curved lines, and I don't know, I'm not going to worry about how far over they're going to curve. They're just going to curve, and they're all going to curve the same direction. So we are going to curve, split it into 4, curve, and curve. All right, now that it's split into 4, I'm going to add a few more curves. It's non-invasive. Oh, good. Yeah, no, good. If it's non-invasive, that's awesome. All right, so I'm going to add another curved line in the middle of all these. So, curve. Same direction. Otherwise, they want to fillet you like a fish. Yeah. So I've done many things in search for pain relief. I finally had a nerve block, which has worked wonderfully. There's still some limitations, like there's still some things I can't do or else I get stuck. And for somebody who teaches yoga, it's really put some limitations on me. But knowing what I can and can't do, like knowing what is going to go, okay, to get out of this is going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible to get out of this posture. But when I tell you, like, man, it has made a difference. It has made a difference. But that's just me. That's just my experience. All right. So now that we have all of our curves going one direction, we're going to add curves going the opposite direction. We're going to start at the bottom of a line, and I'm going to drag it across a line to the next line. So we are going to cross the line and make it meet. Okay? Next line. Cross the line and make it meet. Cross the line, make it meet the next one. Cross the line, make it meet the next one. And so on and so forth. Until we make it all the way around. Okay, here's the fun part. We're going to do the same thing, but instead of crossing one line, we're going to cross 2 lines. I'm trying to remember if that's what I did last time. Hold on, let me think. So I did this last night, and I was like, oh, that was kind of fun. Now I've got to remember what I did. Anybody ever had that experience? Hey, Procreate Drawings, how you doing? Ooh, my goodness, that's a lot going on, Cheryl. Okay, let me figure out what I did here. What I did was I crossed it. I think maybe I met the same line. Nope, that's not what I did. I crossed, oh, okay. So I'm going to start at a point and I'm going to cross line and line. So we're going to come across this line and this line to make a, this is going to get real confusing. So, buckle up. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Stepping away from your drawing is getting annoyed. That's about where I'm at right now, because so far I'm like, okay, I got this. And now I've hit this point, kind of like a freehand spirograph, kind of like that. But now I'm stuck because I don't remember what I did last night. It seemed so easy that I was like, oh, we can do this again. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to pick a point and I'm going to come across, well, let's see. We could come across line, line, line and pull into that way. Or we could come across line, line and just move it this way. Let's do that. That moves the same direction, so we would come across. So last time we started here, we crossed one line to pull across. I'm going to go to the next line, but the same outer point. This line, but same outer point. Okay. Told you, it's going to get confusing. This line hold on. I gotta think about it. Okay, we did this line with this point. So we do this line, this point. Y'all, this could not be more confusing. And I know we're gonna do something wrong. But that's okay. That means we have this line and this point. Okay. This line and this point. So far, so good. This line and this point. This line. And this point. So far, so good. Don't jinx it. This line and this point. And this line and this point. Okay. Okay, so far, so good. With you so far. Thanks, Kathleen. Hey, Nadine, Happy New Year. Hey, Alma, how you doing? Procreate, I'm glad you were here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So far, so good. So we've made a bunch of lines going to the left. The question is, should we make a new one to the right? I don't know. Or should we leave it like it is? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. We have, how many spaces do we have? Aw, thanks, Alma. We have plenty of spaces. So if we color every other, we basically have 1. Nope. We have 1, 2. Well, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we basically have 5 spaces. 5 colors, 5 spaces. Start counting that number of spaces. Nadine, I'm trying. I'm trying to keep myself within, like, we have 1. In this big leaf. Hear me out. In this big leaf. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. But that's not necessarily going to be true because some of these spaces are in this other big space. Don't ask me to do math. See, I can't really count these spaces because it overlaps into this space. So really I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Does that make more sense? If I do this and I do this, that's how many spaces I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Because those spaces are going to repeat. Okay? Okay. Hope we're on the same page. Okay. I'm spaced out too. I'm freezing is what I am. I'm so cold right now. Oh my gosh. I got the heater on, but I literally just started it. But so far we're not yellow yet. That's good. Whew. Okay. All right. We have an orange and a yellow. So I know I don't want to start with orange. So let's start with, since we have a pink and a whatever this is, and this is close to that, let's start here. I just picked one. Let's just start here. Okay. I am going to color in, okay, we said here to here. I'm going to color in this space, because I can always come back over it with a white or a black. So I'm going to stay within this space right here. Don't stick your hand in it. Okay, I'm gonna stay within this little space right here. Don't stick your hand in it. Inevitably, I'm gonna stick my hand in it. We already know that this is true. All right, we're gonna color this space in. And I'm just doing this just because I want to see the colors, so I'm not going to do a lot of designs in it. I really want to see how the colors show up under black light. So we're just coloring in these spaces because we also have black paper that we want to use today, so I don't want to take up a lot of time. And I know what you're thinking. Coloring in is going to take up a lot of time. Yeah, shh, shh, shh. I know. I already know. It's all right. I already know this. But you can use any colors you like. I decided to use these. Tony sent them to me. And I thought, oh, let's test them out under black light. Because my other GellyRoll Moonlight collection don't really, some of them glow under black light, but they all have a bluish hue. So I thought we would try these because last month we played with the GellyRoll UV. And I thought, oh, how fun is that? And it really is. But they're red, green, and blue. And I don't know. We're going to see what these do. Because why not? Why not? We're still testing out things that glow. All right, we're going to do orange, then yellow. That way we have yellow on the inside and yellow on the outside. That's right. I do what I want. Okay, so maybe instead of coloring this whole thing in, hear me out. Maybe instead of coloring this whole thing in, we add some kind of lines to it. So let's add some form of like, I don't know, let's have a little fun. Let's add some form of paradox. So we're going to start in a corner, and I'm going to choose to start in this corner. We pull away from the next corner. We start where we left off. We pull away from the next corner. We start where we left off. We pull away from the next corner. Start where we left off. Away from the corner. Away from the corner. Away from the corner. Always moving away from the corner, away from the corner, away from the corner. And if we really don't like it, then we just color it in. So no biggie. And we're going to color in the middle one, because why not? Okay. Thanks, Nadine. I'm glad you think so too. But we'll see if it works out. All right. This one I'm going to color yellow, and I am going to color it in. So we're just going to leave that orange different, because it was a bigger space to color in. And let me know what colors you're using if you're drawing along. If you're not drawing along, that's okay. Yep, it's called Paradox and Zentangle. See? Okay. Lizzie, I remember that one. I remember that one. I don't know why I remember that one, and I can't seem to remember any other ones. But I remember that one. Y'all, it's still so cold in here. It's so cold in here. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. That is a stinking bright yellow. Stinking bright yellow. All right, we do the same thing on the next section. So we started with pink. No, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, That's right. Hush. You don't know me. I can't count. Don't have that much confidence in me. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do what I want. Green is next. So it'll be kind of like a pinwheel. You know, kind of. What I probably should have done, oh man, that was a missed opportunity. What I should have done, instead of using black paper, that was a missed opportunity. Because what I should have done, Carrie Doodles, thank you. What I should have done was colored this section in black and then drawn over it. Technically, we could still do it. I just have to wait for it to dry. Then we don't have to use black paper. I mean, are we going to use black paper? Yeah. Yeah, we're still going to use black paper. I got it out. So we're going to use it. All right, we ink this one in. I should do it on the next petal? I should, huh? All right, let's see what happens. The question is, do they write on black? I'm assuming they do, but we all know what happens when we assume. But we're going to try it anyway. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, hey, you should test it out on black first. Do you even know me? Lindsay says they write on black paper, but she hasn't tested them on black ink. Nadine, where's the fun in that? I feel like we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I mean, the yellow, look how it showed up on sticky note. The yellow showed up on yellow sticky note, so we're just gonna go for it. All right, I grabbed a Unipin brush pen. Just going for it. And we're gonna ink in this section. Theoretically, it should write over black ink, but I know you're probably like, why don't you just grab a big black marker? That would be too easy. That would be too easy. And even though this is marker paper, I do know that it would still go through the paper. So we're going to outline it. Come on, little end there, get in there. All right, we're going to outline it. And then we're going to color it in. Let me give that a bigger border. All right. Color it in. How do you make something simple, a 5-step process? Let me show you. First, you don't use the right tools. Then, you use the wrong tools wrong. Then, I mean, who needs a hammer when you have a butter knife or a shoe or an ice cream scoop? Have I done that recently? Yes, I have. Who needs a screwdriver when you have a butter knife? I'm just saying. Who needs, you know, who needs all the tools? I feel like a butter knife is all the tool you ever need. If you need something beyond that, you're doing it wrong. Oh no, you ruined a tangle with a marker on the other. See, markers bleed through. Even though this is marker paper, I'm telling you, it bleeds through. Now, does it leave streaks? Yes. But, hang on. Let's try this one. I also have a, what is this? A micron. I also have a micron brush pen, but the little brush tip is a little bit bigger. So, I don't trust it at the edges. But we can use it for the rest. Okay, will it write over all this black ink? Possibly. We're gonna let it dry first. So let's go color our yellow. I used an ice cream scoop for a hammer or something else for an ice cream scoop. Nope. So I went to help a friend. I went to help a friend set up their office. And the day before, I was like, hey, you know, I should probably get some tools together. And then the day of, they came and picked me up. And we got there, and I was like, hey, I didn't bring tools. Do you have tools? Now, this person is probably even more ADD than I am. And they were like, well, I had a hammer on my desk, but apparently somebody took it because it is no longer on my desk. So we had to rummage around, and the only thing that we could find, the heaviest thing we could use to find as a hammer was an ice cream scoop. And we were hanging pictures on the wall, so we also needed a measuring tape, which we did not have. So I used a rubber tote lid, and we needed a level, and we were able to get a level on like as an app on the phone. So you know, you make it work. Micron brush pens are so scratchy. Was it noisy? I didn't find it to be scratchy. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Let's see if it works. We're going to start in this corner down here. And we pull away from... Ooh, look at that. We pull away from the corner. Start where we left off. Pull away from the corner. Start where we left off. Pull away from the corner. Where we left off. Pull away from the corner. I like it. What do you think? Away from the corner. Start where we left off. It's not quite as vibrant as when I put it on the white paper, but I mean, it'll work. And then we color in the middle one. Oh, poor Max. I hear him on the other side of the door just whining. Poor darling. How could anybody say no to that baby? I'm not mad at it. It's all right. Now I feel like we've got to alternate every other one, but how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Ah, okay. We're good. Ask me if I can math well. The answer is no. So we will just alternate every other one. We'll have one that's filled in and one that's not. Why? I don't know, because I don't feel like going back over the one that we already did. So we're just going to do this. We're going to keep it going. Just keep it going. We color it in. And then when we're finished with it, we're going to see how it looks under black light. And hey, if you ordered GellyRoll UV pens from the Secret group, they went out yesterday. So if you need a shipping number, let me know. I can do that for you. All right. Like a tracking number. think I can figure out which one is which. All right. So the Moonlight collection dries pretty matte, which is kind of interesting to me. As much as we use like shiny things, sparkly things, metallic things, you know, glitter, metallic, all that stuff, I do kind of like that these dry matte, kind of like a chalk marker. Ooh, yay, Cheryl. Fun. All right, paradox. We start in the corner, we move away from the next corner, away from the next corner, all the way to the line, away from the next corner, all the way to the line, away from the corner, all the way to the line, and so on and so forth. All right, so far so good. God, y'all, I showed up with sort of a plan today, and so far, knock on wood, so far the wheels are rolling. And they're staying on the bus, which is good. And we don't have a flat tire. It's good. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Let's stay in the app. Let's stay in the app. All right. Color this one yellow. We got this little bitty spot in here to get. Man, things flash across the top of my screen, little banners. And it always throws me off. I'm like, what am I missing? Nothing. I don't even think it pertains to us. Just got home from lunch with the hubby. Ooh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're here with us. We are testing out the GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid colors, and we're going to test them out under black light. So we're just, you know, messing around today with a sort of loose plan. Hey, Karina, how you doing? All right, that means that we're going to have to ink in this big section up here. And hey, it was just a beautiful surprise that it worked out to be 5 sections. I did not plan that. It just worked out that it was 5 sections for 5 different colors. I don't plan that far ahead. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We showed up with a loose plan today. And so far it's rocking and rolling. I'm so proud of myself. We started mostly on time. And we just jumped right into it. So yeah, pretty good. How is your week going? If you're here and you're just joining us, let me know where you're joining from. Okay, so we've got to color in this section. I know I said I don't like this pen for the edges, but we're just going for it. Just going for it. And I know you're probably like, why don't you just use a marker? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. They still bleed through marker paper, and I don't like it. I mean, I guess I could always do that and then just do a different project on the back of this eventually. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this, and you're just going to have to Hold your britches. Slow your roll. It'll be okay. That's right, I do what I want. I hope everybody is well because I think my husband has the flu. He doesn't have COVID. He's done a COVID test, and it's not that, but we think it's the flu. He either had some kind of bug and then has a new bug, because he's been sick for a few days now. But it got way worse yesterday. It got way worse yesterday. I feel so bad for him. He's pretty miserable. His bug has a bug. Yep, pretty much. He is pretty miserable. And he is not a complainer. When he is sick, he's like, leave me alone, don't look at me, I'm going to stay in this room and I'm not going to come out. Don't make me anything, don't get me anything, I'll get it myself. Just don't look at me. So he is not a complainer. So yeah, it makes me I'm not a very good nurse. So when it comes to our kids who are complainers, I'm like, suck it up. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a very good nurturer. So if you are a good nurturer, I applaud you. Move it away from the corner, away from the corner. You know, kind of like yesterday when I told my kids, I mean, they're grown, right? They're adults. And I was like, hey, dinner's on you. If you want it, you can order it, you can pay for it, and you can go pick it up. And my husband is like, that's not what I told them. What I said was they could order it and we would pay for it. I'm like, they got money, they got jobs, they can figure it out. Expect more from them. All right. So at some point, I like to reconnect the corner down here. And then we color in the middle. There. There. This is going to take forever. We're halfway finished. Man-child calls me a helicopter mom. I am not a helicopter mom. I think my husband is a helicopter mom. I'm like, they're grown. They're never going to leave if you keep feeding them. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm liking all the colors, Tony. I agree. I can't wait to see it all lit up. But we also have to do one more image. And then I feel like we can get a good comparison between white paper and black paper. So thank you so much for the pins, because they're pretty awesome so far. Your youngest thinks you talk too much? Oh, about your feelings? Is your youngest a boy or a girl? Because, I don't know, boys don't like to talk about their feelings as much, I find. Girls, I'm like, having been in a house full of testosterone all these years, with girls, I'm just like, girl, you need to suck it up. you need to suck it up. Keep moving. Boys, it's like they have an emotional outburst and then they're over it. Girls dwell, and I can't. I just can't do it anymore because I had all boys. And I'm not used to that. I'm like, you need to suck it up and move on. I should have more grace. More grace. More grace. I don't know, as a mom of 4, sometimes it's just like, you are fully capable. You have more, you are capable of more than you're allowing yourself. Ooh, this orange is hard to see. It's hard to, not to see, but to focus on. I don't know, maybe it's just my eyes. These are, Twisted Heart, I'm glad you're here. These are the GellyRoll, hang on, let me show you the package. These are the GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid colors. So they have other Moonlight packs, but they are not as vibrant, not as neon. These are kind of like neon colors. So we're using these because we are going to light them up with black light. She's independent and does what she wants. She does. I love it. I love it. Ooh, yay, Haley. I'm glad it made it there. So if you didn't know, our subscribers are entered into a giveaway at the end of every month. And Haley just subscribed for the first time in December. And she was our runner-up winner for our Ember Lily watercolor paint. So we shipped that out to her, and she apparently just got it. And so she's going to get to enjoy some Ember Lily. So Haley, if you have any questions about it, you are welcome to find out more information in the secret subscribers only group. Ember Lily is in that group, and she can answer any questions you have, I'm sure, or you can go to her page here on TikTok and ask her directly there too. And she will gladly help you out. All right, 3 more. We can do it. Because we still have a black paper to use. We're going to do something easier on the black paper. I think. In my head, it seems easier. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What is everybody doing on this fabulous Thursday? We are a day closer to the weekend. Can you believe it? Does anybody have plans for the weekend? There is a gnat in here, and it's in my face. In my face. So I'm a little bummed my Christmas cactus did not bloom this year. Does anybody know anything about Christmas cacti? I don't know that much about them. I mean, so far I've had it for 2 years and it's still here, so that's a plus. Ooh, Rhonda's working on a puzzle. So I had a friend, we're going to be doing something soon. I had a friend that contacted me last night and they're like, hey, you know what you should do? And it was a brilliant idea. And I was like, oh, we got to make this happen now. So in the near future, I have to order one, but in the near future, we're going to be having some fun with, we're just going to be having some fun. But we're going to put a little spin on what this product actually is. And it might take us it might be a month-long project. Like something that we do on Tuesdays or something like that. You know what I mean? Or, I don't know. Or I could just share it with the secret group. What do y'all think? Maybe it could be just something that we just do in the secret group. They bloom every other year. I don't know. I've had mine this is my 3rd Christmas with it, and it bloomed for 2 Christmases in a row. And then I repotted it, and it didn't bloom this year. So I don't know if it has something to do with that. If it just needed a rest. I don't know. Because, seasons change. Things go through a season of growth and a season of rest. Okay, so let's see. Hang on. Cheryl says do it. Hey, yeah, poll time. Yeah, it could be shock to the plant. Okay, poll time. Quick poll. You're going to have 60 seconds, minute to win it. As a subscriber, well, actually, I don't care who you are. You can vote in this. Whoever you are, you can vote. Do you want to see our new secret project in the secret group or here on the live stream? Secret group is smiley face. In the live stream is crying face. I know I should have probably done that the other way, but I didn't. Secret group is smiley face. Crying face is here on the live stream. And go. Some plants thrive on tight spaces, maybe so. But it had been in the same dirt for, I hadn't done anything to it. I had just watered it. I was like, I feel like it needs something. Secret group is smiley face. If you want to see our upcoming project in the secret group, hit the smiley face. If you want to see our upcoming project here in the live stream, hit the frowny face or the crying face. Ooh, crying face is winning out. Crying face is winning out. Anybody in here can vote. It doesn't just have to be. Yes, I did use a cactus soil. I'm pretty sure I used a cactus soil. Yeah, I used a cactus soil. I mean, I'm not very good with plants. I'm pretty sure I used a cactus soil though. Oh, yours is blooming good. And it's outside. Mine is inside, where it's really cold. Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about putting it in the cold. I assumed it didn't like the cold. Okay, let's see what won out. Hang on. I gotta look. Y'all, it was a tie. It was a tie. Doggone. I don't know what to do in the case of a tie. I've never thought that far ahead. Didn't think that far ahead. Okay, I tell you what. Here's what we'll do. We'll show it here in the live stream, but I'm going to do something in the secret group to give y'all, y'all are going to have some choices to make for this project in the secret group. And we'll just show the progression of it on the live stream. That sounds like a good idea. That way people here can see it too, but our subscribers are the ones who make the choices. Alma says, I'll break the tie and say live stream. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we'll show it here on the live stream, but you'll have to be in the secret group if you want to know, if you want a heads up, know what it is, and have some say-so in it. Because that part's going to be a lot of fun. Which means now I get to try to figure out in the secret group how to make those choices come about. How to give you options for those choices without it being going awry. But I think it'll be fun. And I'm kind of wondering where my friend got this idea. I was like, I need to ask her, like, did you come up with this idea or did you see this somewhere? Because I think this could be a lot of fun. But I don't usually keep up with what other people are doing, so I can't say that I've seen it anywhere, but she may have. Yeah, I can create a poll in the secret group. Yes. Yep, I can certainly do that, but there's going to be I don't know. It's hard to explain without telling you what it is. So I just got to think about it. I got to think about how I'm going to accomplish decisions. It might have to be like, pick a number. Oh, you were getting people where they needed to be and missed the poll. That's okay, Lindsay. We're going to give our subscribers a chance to make the heavy lifting decisions, and then we're going to show the progression on live stream. And it may be like a month-long project. I don't think it's going to be something that we can accomplish quickly. But so it might be like, hey, every Tuesday we add to this, which I think could be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll share with you in the secret group what this project is. So stay tuned. I'll send that out today. And today I'm working on laundry today because I'm really far behind, and I'm working on uploading videos today. Yeah, you're going to have multiple decisions. So it's not like a poll of decide between this and this. It's bigger than that. There's more decision making than that. Start in the corner, pull away from the next corner, pull away from the next corner, all the way to the line, pull away from the next corner. Does anybody have a good way to explain paradox? I always think about it like sevens. You just draw a 7. You draw a 7, move it away from the corner. Draw a 7, move it away, like the bottom line of the 7, move it away from the corner. That's how I always thought about it. That's what it always looked like to me, a bunch of 7s. And then we color in the middle one. Ta-da! Rhonda says she's curious now. Yeah, if you're curious, join the secret group. Subscribe and join the secret group. And you'll have some decision-making ability in what we do. You also get entered into a monthly giveaway. You can be part of our secret group where our live streams live on. So if you ever miss anything, because sometimes I'm here at times other than Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I was here last night. In case you missed it, well, eventually it'll be in the secret group when I catch up with uploading videos. I was having trouble downloading them. It wasn't downloading for me, and I'd click the button and nothing would happen, and I'd click that refresh and click the button and nothing would happen. So I was getting really frustrated. But what you gonna do? I'm doing the best I can. Technology does not like me. The printers always break. Yes, there are talented folks there for sure. But look, if you don't feel like a talented folk, because I'm going to tell you what, I don't feel like a talented folk. I just feel like, I don't know, this is what I do. This is what we're doing. I don't know. I'm sure you could do it better. But this is what I'm doing. And if you want to do this too, trust me, it's not hard. But, if you don't feel like a talented folk, don't ever feel like you can't post in that group, because no matter how long some of these people have been in the art world or how talented they are the kindest, most just encouraging, oh my gosh, useful people to have around. I feel like, so here's my honest opinion. I feel like in life, you should be surrounding yourself with people who are more knowledgeable than you, actually, that's not necessarily true. I feel like you should be in the middle of your journey. You should always have people in your life who are more knowledgeable than you, who are, have wisdom to impart to you. People who can teach you things, because you should always be learning. But I also feel like you should have people that you can impart that, the things that you can impart that to as well. So you should always be in the middle of your journey. But the age-old statement is true. If you're the smartest person in the room, find a new room. If you're the best person in the room, find a new room. It's just true. You should be in the middle of your journey, or else there's no growth. You just become stagnant. So yes, I think it's very important to have those people around you. Don't ever feel intimidated by them, because guess what? They're just people too. Most of them, are just like you. They put their pants on one leg at a time, unless they only have one leg or no legs and don't wear pants. I don't know. To each his own. And I agree with that too. Monica says some of the best lessons come from teaching. You are absolutely right. Alma says you read my mind. What if, as tanglers, we are smartest person? Look, Alma, if you're the smartest person in the room, you better find a new room. Oh my goodness. Yep, you should be in the middle of your journey. That means that you should be training somebody up to do what you do, because we don't live forever. It's important to pass it down. As a matter of fact, this morning, that's what I was doing this morning. Even though I don't have my photography business anymore, I was spending my time this morning helping out another local photographer learn some lighting things for their studio. And just, I'm like, I might not be the smartest person in the room, but I can tell you what I did and what I know and what worked for me. That was just easy and I don't know, it wasn't complicated. It wasn't complicated, and it was an easy setup, and it always worked. So I can at least show you that. So even if you know a little bit about something, you have knowledge to impart. If you know a lot about something, you should definitely be teaching somebody, because again, we're not going to live forever. So train somebody up. You know what I'm saying? That analogy went places, not sure where, but it went. Well, some people don't wear pants. Some people don't have two legs. I'm just saying, it's the truth. It's the truth. That doesn't mean they're any less creative. I don't know. I'm sure that they have a wealth of things they could teach you as well. All right. We're going to add our paradox. So if you have questions on paradox, let me know. If you have questions on what we're using, we are using the GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid Collection. We are testing them out on white and black paper. Oh snap. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Okay. This needs to come in one more time. Now we can color it in. All right. This one is done. Yay, done. You came in late, can't remember how to do paradox. Make sevens. You just make sevens. I like to start in a corner and I move away from the next corner. So let me zoom in here. Okay. I like to start in a corner. I move away from the next corner, start where you left off, move away from the next corner, start where you left off, move away from the next corner, start where you left off, and you just keep going around, moving away from the corner over and over again. I hope that helps. Look how stinking bright that yellow is. Holy cow. Holy cow, stinking bright. Look at that. Incredible. I didn't put anything in the middle. I probably could have put yellow or something, but I didn't. So there's that. Let's make, I don't know, let's do this. Let's grab a smaller pen. And we will just make, we'll just do this. Ooh, I hear birds. That makes me happy. There. Now I'm calling that one done. Okay, next paper. How did I end up with, oh, that pen doesn't go in there. I finally ran out of ink in my my 03. Finally. Like that took forever, but I finally ran out of ink in my 03. And I mean, you could always take a really fine liner and go over anything with extra doodles and extra things and all the things. Is that how the spirograph works? So I do have a spirograph, and we certainly could have used our pens with our spirograph. Did I think about that? No, I did not. Because I don't think that far ahead. But yes, a spirograph works kind of like that. It makes lots of patterns depending on, where you put your pen down. So, okay, this one we're calling done. So we're going to set it aside for right now. That means I can set aside my brush pen and I can set aside this brush pen. And we've got to measure this one and we've got to cut it. Because again, I'm going to do a square. No, I'm not. I'm just going to do this. We're just going to cut these little things off. I think is this my broken pencil? I don't know. We're just going to cut these little things off. And we'll just use our paper just like it is. All right. My hands are frozen. I'm so cold in here. Okay. Woohoo! Black paper. Here we go. We have 5 colors to use. Hey, Bubba, how you doing? sweet boy. Okay, so we have 5 colors to use. Now we could do this with a circle maker, but I feel like that's too easy. I'm on a roll today. I'm gonna have to practice that one. Yep, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have no idea if this will work or not, but here's what I'm gonna do. Let's make like a few of these on the page. Normally I would just make one, but I don't know. Let's make a few of them, and they'll be kind of like fireworks. We are gonna make, yes, let's give it a yellow center. All right, I'm gonna make some yellow centers. I don't really know how many to make. We're just gonna make a bunch of them, because why not? Okay, I feel like that's enough. You have a circle stencil. Nice. Which one do you have? I have the flat one, I have the helix, I've got all kinds of things. But I figured we would just do this. These are the, hang on, let me pull out the little tag. Okay, this will be easier. These are the Moonlight GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid Collection. A plastic one. Oh, that's a good, okay, that works. Circle maker. All right. Okay. We're going to continue our thoughts on circles. So you can either use a circle maker to make, like to pencil in rounds of circles. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wing it. Why? Because it's who I am. It's just who I am. All right. So I'm just going to make these little things roughly about the same size around each yellow circle. Original circle. Around each original circle. We're going to keep these kind of tight and close together. Well, look at those cute little flowers. They're just cute. So we're just putting ink on a page. That's it. Only hopefully it will be better than it was last night. Because last night's ink on a page. It wasn't that great, but ink was on the page. So I talked to my mom after last night's live stream because, you know, she's a sneaky one. I know she secretly watches without entering into the live stream itself. I'm sure she does because I never see her name pop up. But she was here last night, and so I talked to her after the live stream, and she was like, yeah, it started off pretty bad. It ended sort of okay. I'm glad it ended better than it started. She's real honest. And I'm sure for those of you who joined me, I'm sure you were like, man, there's so many other things I would have done. I would have done so many things differently. I know. Believe me, I know. In hindsight, I would have done so many things differently. It's all right. It's okay. It's not perfect. All right. Second verse, same as the first. Maybe they're a little longer. Maybe they're a little thicker or a little farther apart. But that's it. We're just going to keep putting lines on the page. See? Easy. And I like how bright these are on this black paper. Now we didn't mark out circles for, like, we didn't grid anything. So are my circles going to be perfect and perfectly round? Probably not. I'm okay with that. You know, a little wonky's okay. They don't have to be perfectly round or perfectly symmetrical. See, like that one. That one is not going to be perfectly symmetrical. Hey, Shay, how you doing? That's right. They're perfectly imperfect, just like myself. Or so my mama tells me. Actually, my mama tells me, she doesn't say I'm perfectly imperfect. She just says I'm perfect. She has instilled me with a hefty dose of self-esteem. Much to my husband's dismay. She also likes to remind my husband that I'm perfect. She's great. She's great. And I usually have to tell people, and I'm humble too. All right. We just keep adding color. Maybe our lines get thicker. Maybe they get longer with each color. I don't know. It's your choice. You can do what you want. It's your paper. Nobody can tell you what to put on your paper. I can't tell you what to put on your paper. I mean, I guarantee you half the time you really don't want to put what I'm putting on my paper because mine was not thought out or planned. And sometimes the wheels on the bus don't go round and round. Sometimes we're just glad we made it to point B. It is, Tony. Yes, my birthday is in March. I am a March baby. The most fabulous people you'll ever meet, born in March. That's right, you heard it here. It must be true. Every March baby I have ever met is a different breed. Like, we're just different from the rest of the world. They're highly optimistic. They're dreamers. They're social. I don't know. If that's not you, then you were born in the wrong month. Because most March babies. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, every March baby I have ever met, just optimistic, social, sticking my hand in stuff. I'm sticking my hand in stuff. And they celebrate their birthday all month long. Like, the party starts when they arrive. They're, just generally smiley, happy people. They're not worried. Well, I can't say they're not worriers. I think because most of them I meet are pretty optimistic. They tend to worry less. They tend to go with the flow a little bit more. And I know that's not true of everybody born in March, but the majority that I have met, that tends to hold true to the pattern of March babies. So if you're a March baby and you're like, that is nothing like me, You're like that, but you're a Scorpio. I don't know. I could be wrong, but tell me if I'm wrong. All right. These are going to get a little bit longer. So we're just going to keep going around. Putting in. I feel like they should get a little thicker too. So let's make them a little thicker. Maybe they'll be like exclamation points. Now, am I sticking my hand in wet ink? Heck yeah, I am. Yes, I am. You know, if you're good at something, you're just good at it. Oh my gosh, your kids are March 15th, 17th, and 19th. That's incredible. So tell me what your kids are like. Do they all generally have the same, I won't say personality, but outlook on life, maybe? They're all different? That's funny. All right, moving around the page. Just adding lines, that's it. I'm going to thicken these out. We'll do it like this. All right. And last one. All right, now we get to do it to the next one, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to try not to stick my hand in wet ink. And I only want to do one color at a time because at some point these are going to overlap. It is a really beautiful ink set. I agree. You just celebrate it all week long? That's funny because most March babies I know, they just celebrate the whole month for one birthday. I mean, it's what I do. So when people say, when is your birthday? I'm like, March. What day? March. We celebrate all month long. If you're not celebrating all month long, you're not doing it right. March. But I don't know. Then again, maybe it's an Addie thing because, so I babysit for a little girl who lives across the street. She's 18 months old, and her name is Addie too. And when I tell you she is all smiles all the time, oh my gosh. She is all smiles all the time. I mean, unless two things. Unless she's hungry, she gets angry. Oh my God, she gets bossy. Or if she just is sick, if she doesn't feel good. He loves that his birthday, St. Patrick's Day. That's awesome. That's awesome. Extra celebration. So did he always have a St. Patrick's themed birthday? Was it always green? Always. I have a friend whose daughter always had to celebrate George Washington's birthday. They never could figure out why. Like, why? But they did. She would make them bake a cake and everything. They had to celebrate George Washington's birthday every year. Did your kids ever have quirky things that you're like, why do you do that? Why is this a thing? Oh, small shamrock cake, the same one. Oh, that's cute. The same one from his first birthday. That's neat. I love little traditions like that. Love little traditions like that. So when my kids were growing up, we used to do birthday pictures every year. And literally, like, I would limit myself to, we're only taking like 5 pictures. That's it. Whatever they turn out to be, they turn out to be. But I'm only putting you through the torture of 5 clicks on the camera. And it was fun. We had fun. So they never really complained about it. They knew what to expect. They knew what was coming up. And we didn't have that many complaints, so. So that's what mine did for their birthdays. Used to do something like this with the kids in art class. Ooh, nice. Well, this is what we're doing today. I came with a loose plan. To test out these GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid colors. And once we finish this, we're going to put them under UV light and see what happens. And we're going to see if they glow like our GellyRoll UV. So the difference with this and the GellyRoll UV is that the GellyRoll UV dries clear, so it's like a secret. It's like sending secret messages full of hidden surprises. So it was really fun for Christmas because we could draw Christmas trees and then light them up under UV light. It was a lot of fun. My hands are cold. It is cold. It's still cold in here. Man, I stuck my hand in ink again. When am I going to learn? Not anytime soon. If you're wondering, the answer is not anytime soon. Do I make apologies for it? No. It's just I've learned to live with it. It's who I am. Hey, if you're just joining me, let me know where you're joining from. Did I finish the other one? You did. I'm telling you now. Yes, you finished the other one, but we haven't seen it under black light yet. So no worries. You'll be seeing it again. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we finished one image on white paper, and now we're testing these out on black paper, and we're going to be putting them under UV light as soon as we're finished. So hang tight with me if you're just joining. Yep, if you're just joining, hang tight with me, because as soon as we're done, we have one more color to add. And as soon as we're done, we're going to test them under UV light. And maybe we'll add a little something something with our GellyRoll UV. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. So you can be thinking about that. If we add anything with our GellyRoll UV, what should we add? For our subscribers, well, you're going to be seeing me in the secret group a little bit later, because we're going to have an announcement about our new project. And you're going to have some decisions to make. I just got to figure out how to get us to the point of making those decisions together without it being chaos. But you'll be in the know first. So that way, when our project comes in, you'll have some decisions to make. I have to order it, though. I was looking at it last night, and I still have to order it. Why is it so cold in here? Let's make it a little taller. There we go. They're coming out so cute. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? That's right. We have a new project. You're gonna hear about it first in the secret group. But it will probably be a process that we like over multiple live streams. But as a subscriber, you're going to have some decisions to make, to help me make for this project. And then once those decisions are made, people are going to get to see the progression of it through the live stream. And I think it'll be fun. I think it will be true to form. Like, it could be chaos. It could come out a total mess. We don't know. We won't know until it's finished. Well, this was just turning out cute. I'm so proud of myself. I showed up with a sort of a plan. And so far, with the exception of me sticking my hand in wet ink, it's coming along nicely. Oh, under the weather, but still good. I'm sorry, my husband is sick. But so far, the rest of us are well, knock on wood. I don't know if he finally got the bug that I had, which is unlikely because I was sick like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if he finally got that or if he had something and then picked up another bug. I don't know. I think he has the flu. Hey, Amber Lily, how you doing? Oh, we miss you too, Cheryl. How you doing? I'm glad to see you here today. Hey, Amber Lily. How are you doing? I'm excited to see your new product in person. We are testing out the GellyRoll Moonlight Vibrant or Vivid collection. And we're going to test them out under black light. So we're finishing up this project. We already did one on white paper. And we're going to finish this one up, and then we're going to test them out under UV light and see what happens. Just got a notification that you have some... Ooh! Woo! How exciting! So apparently one of our subscribers has them in her area too. She's like, hey, if you run out, I'm like, girl, no, you need to buy them and sell those suckers on eBay. If you find them in your area, you're probably everybody's last resort for GellyRoll UV pins. So I would say buy them, sell them on eBay. You never know. But if you can't find them anywhere, I have a couple of packages left. You can join the subscribers group and have even more fun with us. So if you are here and you're a subscriber and you have not been able to have access to, if your link didn't work or you forgot to ask for the link, message me, because you really want to be a part of our secret subscribers only group. The people in there are pretty amazing, I must say. They are a wealth of information and just generally nice people to be around. They truly are, you're right. All right, we have one more color to add to this. These are pretty honkin' bright, I must say. I am pretty impressed so far. Okay, hang on, let's go this way. So if you're drawing along, let me know what colors you're using. They're kind of like neon colors, yes. They're kind of like neon colors. I'm aware that these pink lines have just gotten longer and longer. I know. It's because we didn't grid out any circles. We just did our own thing. Just wing it. It'll be all right. It's a little wonky. Yes, fluorescent. They are super bright. And we're going to test them out under black light. So we have one more round of color to add to this project. And we have one more project that we've already completed. And we're going to test them out under black light when we're finished. All right, one more round of color. I like it so far. It's an easy idea, right? I like it. Of course, I stuck my hand. Do you see that? I stuck my hand in the green. Shh, it's not really there. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. All right. So this one gets a little longer and a little wider. Should I have started differently? Probably so, but we're here now. We're here now. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just fill in the rest of the space with this, but we're not. We're going to do this way. So far, so good. So far, so good. So simple but so impressive. It's so time consuming. But I feel like you could do this. You could do this with color. You could do this with black ink. I feel like there's so many things you could do with this, you know? Just making the decision about where to start. All right, let's see. We're going to build upon this way. Let's go this way. Did I stick my hand in that pink ink? Yes, I did. It's all right. It'll be okay. They're too pricey. I have no idea how much they are. I don't, especially where you're at. I have no idea. All right. So we would have another one that comes up through here. And here. And here. You gotta kind of imagine where they are. All right. This is our next one, so we're just following back through. We started here. So I'm just going back around. And that's how I'm determining what flowers to continue. And where to put all my lines. But you can do what you want. You know, if you want your lines somewhere else, if you want to always start with the same flower, you can do that. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping. Oh my gosh, Alma, that is pricey. I would pass too. I wonder if you could get somebody to ship you some. I don't know what that does for customs, like what they charge you in customs, but I wonder if you could get somebody to send you some. I know shipping is expensive. So I know like shipping to Canada for me, when I go to ship stuff to Canada, it's about $15. So, I feel ya. So I'm going to go around this edge because I already know that this one's going to be after this one. So I'm just going to go along this edge. And then I'll backtrack. All right, let's backtrack. We'll do this one. We color it in. We color it in. And if you filled in your last row differently, let me know. I think they're used, hang on. They are used some, you can get them through, oh, some places you can get them cheaper, maybe. Oh, Sheila, that would be perfect. A lot of times you can find them at art supply stores like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or, you know, whatever your local art supply store is. A lot of times you can find them there. So if they're too expensive online, sometimes you can find them at your local art supply store. So definitely check there. Sometimes you can find them at Walmart. But I don't know if you have a Walmart there. I'm just trying to help you out and think of places you can find them. Yep, they're $13 here and $15 from each ship. Yep. So see, maybe somebody can ship you some if you really want some. So we are going to be testing out skull paper fine liners, and I can't get them here. I can't get them here in the U.S., but Doodle Momentum, Angela from Doodle Momentum sent me some skull paper fine liners from Germany, and we're going to test them out. So I'm really excited about that. Not that I can link them and say, hey, get them here. Unless, you live in an area where you can get them. Because I can't get them in my area. So that's what I had to do. I had to get somebody to ship them to me. All right. This one is next, so we'll add to it. We're almost done. I see the end in sight. Now, did I smear ink on this page? You betcha I did. Am I sad about it? Not one little bit. Because it's who I am. It just happens. We'll make that a little longer, and maybe it can pass for, both. All right, and maybe we'll add this to this side. We'll make it come from this last flower or firework or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you think it is. Now, we'll add a row here. So this is going to come out this way. Y'all, there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. So hang tight with me. We're going to be breaking out our black light and seeing what happens. So I hope you're ready. So I'm just saying, if you need to invite your friends, you better invite them real quick. Real quick. Because we're about to get rocking and rolling here. We'll add any more that I think needs to be added. Okay, that looks good to me. Except for all the spaces. Shh, we don't see them. Except, you know what? We can clean them up. We can clean them up and you won't even know. You won't even know. Until we hit it with UV light, and then you might know. But we can kind of fix it, and you won't even know. Okay, I know there's another spot. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. There's a little spot here, and a little spot here, and a little spot here, and a little spot here. And a little spot here, and here, and here. Now, see? You don't even know now. Look at that. That's right, little chicken scratches. You don't even know. We fixed it. See? We fixed it. Okay. So we made this one, which I kind of like how it turned out. I hope you do too. And if you don't, well, that's your prerogative. So I really like it. And we made our handmade spirograph. I really like that too. I think that's really cool. So we used white paper, and I left some of these empty so that we could see the orange on white paper and on black ink. So we used white paper, we used black paper. We had a little fun. So now, let's light it up and see what happens. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. I have my black light. I'm going to turn off my overhead light. So here's my black light. I'm going to turn off my overhead light. And drum roll, please. Okay, well, hang on. I might have to turn off this other light. Let's see what happens if we turn off this other light, because I do have a light in the background. Let me see if I can turn this off without damaging my plant. There we go. Ta-da! These are the GellyRoll Moonlight collection in the vivid colors. Let me back this big rig on up so that you can see it all. Hang on, I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't have it together. I'm not prepared. Moonlight collection so that you can see all the things. Come on, my hands are really cold and I can't feel anything. We're just gonna leave it right there. Can you see how this glows? Holy cow. So there you go. We glow. It is pretty gorgeous, I must say. You are correct. Let's see if we can move that in a little bit. Now, there we go. Ta-da! I like it. I like that it shows up on black ink or on white paper. We show up on black paper. And no, I didn't miss a spot. It's a leaf. I know. I can't believe how bright they are. That's incredible. Yes, so much better in the dark. I cannot believe how bright they are. They are so stinking bright. So the difference between this and the GellyRoll UV is that the GellyRoll UV dries clear and you don't see it until you light it up. For instance, hang on, I gotta get it because I put it all away. For instance, let me grab it. I've already put our Christmas stuff up. Okay. The best example I have, let me turn my light back on. Okay, the best example I have for the GellyRoll UV is this. So we made Christmas trees. We made Christmas trees with regular watercolor and ink. We used silver metallic marker and silver paint and regular ink. And when you turn your UV light on, hang on, let me turn my light off. You can see all the things that show up that you didn't know were there. So that is the difference between GellyRoll UV, which is invisible until you light it up, and the GellyRoll Moonlight collection. It's still there. So you can see it in the light and you can see it in the dark. So those are the best examples that I can give you for the difference between GellyRoll Moonlight Vivid collection, not the other collection. They do have another GellyRoll Moonlight collection, but it won't be as vivid as this. These are the fluorescent or neon. It's labeled Vivid collection. And they're a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Tony, for sending these to me. That's pretty incredible. So you can see with the lights, you can still see it there because they show up on paper, unlike the GellyRoll UV, which dries clear until you light it up. So it's like a secret, you know. secret messages. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. The colors are like safety vests. Yes, they are pretty cool. So that's what we used today. I should have linked them, but I did not. But I do have some other GellyRoll. I think I have the other GellyRoll Moonlight collection linked on my profile. You can click that link, and then it should bring up the Vivid collection as well. You should be able to find it from there. And I'll try to remember to link those today, if you want to get them from Amazon or anything like that. You tried to put butcher paper on the wall and gave them highlighted. Oh, that's so fun. So fun. Now you want to go roller skating? Oh my gosh, Mandy, that's been forever. My youngest son used to love the skating rink. It was his favorite place to be. He loved the skating rink. And I remember when he was learning to skate, he looked like he was in a perpetual state of falling. I don't know how he didn't hit the floor, but he was in a perpetual state of falling. Well, that's what we used today, and I really like it. And I'm so glad you joined me here today. You can join me again next Tuesday. I may or may not be here this weekend. I don't know. So make sure your notifications are set to join me anytime. Make sure it's not the personalized setting. It's the always and everything setting. So make sure that you have that on so that you know when I go live and you get a notification for it. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. TikTok is weird. But I'm so glad that you were here today. And hey, if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you still need access to the Secret Subscribers Only group, message me here on TikTok and let me know. And y'all were a lot of fun today. I like what we did. We showed up with a sort of plan, a very loose plan, and this is what we did with it. Yay! I hope y'all have a fabulous Thursday, and I will see y'all again next time. Bye-bye now.